Welcome to High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Production. Now, here's tonight's game.
Hello and welcome to Rip Hughes Stadium. We're at Knowledge Field tonight as the Northview Cougars host the team that comes in here from Walton County, Florida, better known as the Walton County Braves of Defuniak Springs. Hi, I'm Mick Kirkland with Bobby Price. And Bobby, good to have you in the booth tonight.
Well, I was just reflecting, this opening night 2 years ago was the last time I was here, because I've been on press boxes all over southeast Alabama, mainly on the very top and having to stand up throughout the entire ball game. So this is a real treat for me here tonight, and we're going to get to see the Cougars 2-2 on the year, and they play the Walton County Braves, who we talked with some of their folks, and they have been bitten by the injury bug throughout the season. They come into this game tonight 0-3 on the year.
And you're right, Bobby. They were telling me that the quarterback, this would be his first start. He was injured. And number 24, the running back, he's been injured. So they've had a lot of injuries this year. So it's been a tough season for them. They lost to Florida A&M High School out of Tallahassee and also the Bay High out of Panama City.
I remember some of those games with Bay High.
Oh, yes. Dothan used to play them all the time. Yeah. And Northview played them quite a few times. But now it's mostly teams within state. But we've seen Northview go outside of the state. They played Miller County, Georgia a couple of weeks ago, and they were able to beat them. And this week they're playing Walton County, Florida. So it's good to get a mix of what's going on in the surrounding states.
That's true. And, of course, coming into this game tonight, the Cougars are 0-2 in the region, which is, what it's all about. They've been very fortunate to defeat Rehoboth on opening night about 4 weeks ago, and then they lost a close one here not too long ago.
They lost to Enterprise 17-0.
Right, in Enterprise, that's right.
Right, and they lost to Auburn last week, but they were able to defeat Miller County and Rehoboth. So they were 2-1. Now they're 2-2, and they're hoping they're up at 3-2.
All right, we're underway. Oh, he's going to go.
Number 23, Kennington Easley, is back for the reception, and it goes into the end zone.
He alertly let that thing go instead of trying to field it right there on the goal line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. We were watching the Braves warm up here. They may be bitten with injuries, but I'm telling you what, they got some healthy boys on that side of the football. We can look out for number 43 going both ways, Dalvon Stuckey. He's a senior, 6'4", 300 pounds.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. The ball at the 20. They hand it off to number 4, and he takes it out to about the 25-yard line. That's
Devontae Mobley.
Yeah, we've had some changes. Yeah, Mobley, which we're using a new roster and an old roster, so you have to bear with us in trying to get these numbers. They've all changed since last week.
Well, they pick up 5 yards on that carry, so the Cougars off with a good head of steam. Is it Jalen Thomas?
Jalen Thomas. Jalen Harris is the quarterback.
Okay, and here comes the fake. He keeps it, and
he
gets out of there, breaks it, crosses the 30, 35, 37-yard line, goes number 6.
Jalen Harris with a good pickup on that second down. He picks up enough to move the ball out to about the 36-yard line. So it would be 1st and 10 at the 36 for the Cougars.
Nice move there with the keeper on the quarterback. He was hemmed up right at the line of scrimmage, but when he made his turn and got away, he picked up some pretty good yardage.
Harris hands it off.
Look at some running room here. Pick up of about 8 yards on that carry from
Adrian Brooks.
Number 9, and that's good positive yardage. They're going to give him 8 on the carry.
Brings up 2nd down and 3 for the Cougars at their own 43.
So 2nd and 3 for the Cougars.
All right, Harris got some folks back there in the backfield with him this time. So we'll call it a full T. Up.
And we have a flag.
Flag on the play.
So probably an illegal thing.
Disregard the flag.
Okay.
They waved off the flag.
I see we got a 99 out there, and we don't have a 99 listed for Northview.
No, we don't.
He's in motion. Pretty good sized player. If it had stayed on that block, they would have picked up some pretty good yardage. All they needed was about 3 or 4 yards for the first down, and going to be just a little bit short.
That was Adrian Brooks on the carry. He takes it down to close to a first down, just past the 45, so it's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Okay, so Harris comes back out to his teammates once he gets the call from the coach, and we'll be set on this 3rd and short yardage for the first down. Man in motion. Here's the handoff, and number 9's taken again. He's picked at 40 to about the 46-yard line. Goes number 9, Adrian Brooks, for the Cougars.
I tell you what, Brooks has come out on a mission tonight, Bobby. He's coming out of that backfield with a lot of speed and power. He's broken a couple of tackles and picked up some extra yards after the hit.
Well, I kind of like what Northview is doing this year, and I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to it or noticed it any other time of the year. But when they come to the line and get set, they got their wideouts and all that, but he's got some extra protection. Instead of those tight ends on either side being at the line of scrimmage, they keep enough men on that line so they don't get hit with an illegal procedure penalty, and he's got extra blocking back in the backfield.
Okay, 9:26 left in the first. The score is nothing. Northview and Walton County.
All right, here comes Harrison with the next play. Big 54. That is Richie Volmuth. I'm sorry, James Tillman at the center. Man in motion, end around 81. He's got some room across the 45, 40, 35, 30. It's going to be run out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
That was a gain of about 20.
Yeah, that's Jay Gosselin, number 81.
That was a good run that time by Jocelyn. He was able to get to the outside, Bobby. Once he got to the outside, he was able to kick it up a notch and pick up some extra yards. A big gain for the Cougars.
Well, because the defensive player didn't stay home on that far side over there, and they got him blocked out, and that's why he was able to turn the corner and pick up that big yardage. 1st and 10 at the 29. In motion to this side. Are we going to have a pass this time? It's thrown and intended for number 99, and it goes incomplete.
That time Harris rolled out to his right. He was trying to hit number 99. And like I said, we don't have his name on our roster, and we'll try to get it for you. But it was incomplete, so it brings up a 2nd and 10.
All right, Jalen Harris, a junior quarterback, gets a play from Coach White on the sidelines. And Mitt, I'm sure with Harry Wayne here in the booth on a lot of these Dothan and Northview games, sings praises about these two head coaches we have at our two high schools now. All right, nice pitch. Ooh, he gets to the 25, and only a couple of yard pickup on there. He got a pretty large hit there. Was Adrian Brooks.
Brooks, that time he was hit pretty hard, lost his helmet, but he picked up about 3 yards, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 7. The ball on the 25-yard line. It started on the Northview 20, and they've been able to move it down. And, Bobby, they have done it all with running the ball.
Well, they've thrown one pass, and it was incomplete.
Right.
So as long as you're picking up good positive yardage on the ground, that's where you need to keep it. So here we go with split outs everywhere. Back to pass. He looks. Thrown out of the pocket, and he gets it off, and it's caught at the 19-yard line by number 4. That is Devontae Mobley.
Yeah, great. That time Harris showed a lot of patience, Bobby. It looked like he was going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. He was able to get away from the defender and find Mobley open and was able to connect, and enough for the first down.
That, he paid the price. He got hit over there as he stepped out of bounds, but that pass was perfect right to number 4, and he picks up first down yardage. So we're 1st and 10 from about the 17-yard line. Ooh, mix up in the backfield. Number 8 keeps it.
Harris
busted play.
Well, it was an option, and he decided to keep it. I guess he saw the defenders in the backfield so quick, and he decided to pull it back out, and he was able to get some positive yards on what looked like it was going to be a loss, a gain of about 2.
So we're down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 2nd and about 8 yards to go for the first down. Clock rolling at 8 minutes and 10 seconds, so they have kept this ball in play from the initial kickoff and have solidly marched on down the field for this. In motion. He's got 55 after him. It's a pass off. It's going to be complete to about the 10-yard line. Who's that?
That was number 20, Caleb Easley, receiving the ball, and that takes it down to about the 10-yard line for the Cougars.
That's a very good play there. Moves it down to about the 6-yard line. So they're going to be 3rd and 5 and or 3rd and 7 for the TD.
Northview's done a really good job so far in this drive, Bobby, moving the ball starting at their own 20 and have driven it down, moved it down to the 10-yard line of Walton County.
Busted play. Looking for a block. He's going to take it in.
Harris takes it in from 10 yards out for the touchdown. That time, Harris, what he did, he froze the defense, Bobby. He looked like he might want to just dump it off, and the defense bid on it, and he decided to keep it and take it in from 10 yards out.
Yeah, that was a nice play. He had the option to throw. He did have a man semi-open, but he saw he had plenty of room to get into the end zone before he went out of bounds. So 6 points on the scoreboard for the Cougars. The PAT about to take place. Here's the snap. Down, it's up, and it's good. So with timeout on the field, it's now 7-0. It's Northview over Walton County in Phoenix Springs. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, we get set for the kickoff here after the touchdown scored by the Cougars from the
Kicking
initial.
for the Cougars is number 18,
and
Drew
Drew
Kinnable.
8-yard march, and probably about 10 to 11 plays. And that's only 2 completed passes on that series. The rest of it on the ground, and that makes it real nice when you got your running game going.
Harris did a good job of controlling the ball that time. They didn't make any mistakes, no penalties, and they did a really good job moving it from one end of the field to the other.
That was number 7, Isaac Morrison, as he picked up the ball on about the 1-yard line, and we'll see where the forward progress is. They're going to mark it at the 22-yard line, so we'll give him 22 yards on the return. So we'll see what the Braves can do with their offensive unit as they're starting a new quarterback tonight. This is number 11, Amos Williams. He's a sophomore. There's that big 43, 300 pounds. It's a handoff at the middle. They've got some isolation here if he can turn the corner. And he does to about the 32-yard line.
I think he lost the ball out of bounds, but it will remain with Walton County. But a good first down run that time by Walton County. He's a big, strong runner, Bobby.
Well, that the number 43, Dalvin Stuckey, stayed in with the line there and ended up with the blocking. And the Cougars only had 2 guys over here to cover this guy, and he picks up. We're going to give him 9 yards on the play, so it's 2nd and 1.
So it's a good first down play for the Braves. So it brings up 2nd and 1.
Amos Williams, a quarterback, number 11, barks the signals. Here's the snap. He's back. He's going to look to throw. Scrambling by the Cougars. Is he going to turn it and keep it? First down yardage to the 40-yard line where he goes out of bounds. So we'll give him about 9 yards on that pickup.
So that time they did a really good job of getting to the outside. There was good pursuit by the Northview defense, but he was able to get to the outside and break containment and pick up some good positive yards, enough for a first down, and it moves the ball out near the 40-yard line.
All right, we've got 5 minutes and 32 seconds left here in this first quarter of play tonight on a gorgeous evening. We've had some rain here the last couple of days, which we desperately need, and it's just a great night for football.
Williams hands it off to number 24, and he's got
gone.
some speed. He could break it. Trey Williams goes all the way, takes it in from 60 yards out for the touchdown.
Touchdown for the Walton Braves.
Somebody missed a blocking assignment on that one. And that stops the clock with 5:21 left in the first period of play. And the visiting team, the Walton County Braves, has 6 points on the scoreboard, looking for the extra point.
And that's something that Northview didn't want to happen, and that's give up a big play. And they gave up a big play, 60 yards by Williams, Trey Williams, for the touchdown.
All right, we're set for the snap. Oh, they're playing a little razzle-dazzle football here. I never understood what that was for, but here's the snap. It's down. It's in the air. I believe it's good. No,
it was wide to the left, Bobby. He kind of hooked that one. He didn't get a good foot on that one. He kind of hooked it, and it was off to the side. So Northview still leads 7-6 with 5:21 left in the first. Walton County put together a really good drive, Bobby. That was a 79-yard drive. They started 78-yard drive. They started on 22, but they ran off 9 yards, then 60. So it only took 3 plays for them to score.
3 it looks like.
So the Cougars will have good starting field position, the ball on their own 35-yard line. And we'll see if they can repeat performance of their first drive. They put together an 80-yard drive, capped off with a 10-yard TD run by the quarterback Harris.
Number 97 is the guy. We're going to get 97 and 99 roster. We'll try to get that for you during the half. But here comes the Cougars with their second series, game tied at 7 apiece. Fakes the handoff, gives to number 20. He crosses the 35-40, still on his feet, to about the 44-yard line as he was stopped twice and was able to wrestle out of the hole and pick up about 9 yards on that play.
That was Caleb Easley, and Easley is showing a lot of determination tonight. Bobby, they are not going down on the first hit. That time he was hit, he was able to regain his composure and pick up some more yards after the initial hit. And it's a gain of 8.
Good pickup on that play, so Cougars face a 2nd and 2. They got 2 wideouts to the far side. Here's the snap. He gives the call to number 33, who picks up the first down. That is Duran Rivera. Good pickup there with about 5 yards on that carry.
And that's enough for a Cougar first down. So the Cougars keeps the chains moving. 1st and 10, the ball out near midfield at about the 47-yard line.
All right, as we go with this series, 1st and 10 from their 47. Here's the snap. Takes the handoff, and number 8 keeps himself. And look at him go, mid. He crosses the 50, 45, 40, gets inside the 40-yard line. We'll see what his forward progress is to. But that's a good run.
That was a gain of about 12 yards, and I tell you, Harris has done an excellent job of freezing the defense, Bobby. He's faking the handoff, and he's doing a good job of it, and he's keeping the ball, and he's picking up big chunks of yards on each one of his carries.
Rivera is back into the game now as number 20 comes out easily. I guess they're kind of swapping plays. But here's the snap. Gives it to Rivera, I'm sorry. and he picks up some pretty good yardage down to about the 32-yard line.
Here was number 23, Kennington Easley. He brought down by number 43, Delvin Stone.
Well, they said 23. That was actually number 33.
Yeah.
Number 30.
Yeah, it's 33,
Right.
Rivera.
Rivera's made a couple of good plays since he's been in the game.
All right, we got 2 slots to the left and 2 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. Shotgun formation for the Cougars. Here's the snap. Fakes the hand and keeps it himself. Crosses the 30, 25, goes out of bounds at about the 23 to 24-yard line. Goes number 8, Jalen Harris.
Brought down by number 2.
So Harris takes it down to about the 24. And Bobby, I could tell you something about Jalen Harris. Basketball. I saw him single-handedly take a game last year in basketball. He's an outstanding athlete. He had 42 points in that game, and they were trailing, and he hit the three-pointer to put the game in overtime, and he took over from that point on. So he's an outstanding athlete, and he does a great job on the football field, too.
You know, we're only about 8 or 9 weeks away from round ball season. Look at the run up the middle. Wide open, down to the 15-yard line. Goes number 26,
28.
28?
Caleb Blocker.
He stopped by number 10.
Great run. I mean, you could have driven a Sherman tank through that one. It was wide open. That offensive line did a great job moving them out.
They have done a good job of opening up holes so far in this game. So they've just got to keep it up. And Northview's really moved the ball, Bobby. They have just been racking up the yards tonight.
Yeah, they're in the red zone again. Blitz on the play. They pick it up. And number 20, that is Easley. And he picks up the blitz, picks up about 2 yards on the play, possibly enough for a first down.
That time Easley was able to bounce out and pick up some extra yards and enough for a first down. So that moves the ball inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, in that red zone again, you want to come out with all the points you can once you get into that red zone territory, preferably a 6 or a 7. But 3 is the ultimate prize you get if you're unable to take it in.
So 2:17 left in the opening quarter, and the score is Northview 7 and Walton County 6. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
All right, back to the playing field as we just finished a timeout. It's going to make it 1st and 10 from the, what is that, the 18, 19-yard line. Fakes the handoff, gives it to 28, and he's gone all the way. Give him a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty. That was number 28. Blocker goes in from about 14 yards out for the touchdown. I don't think anybody touched it.
Nobody came anywhere near touching it. That was a great run.
Right, and we talked about how good of a job the offensive line has done tonight, Bobby, and they really opened up some holes for the Northview offense.
Here's the play. It's down. Plays down. It's in the air, and it's good. So there's timeout on the field. 14-7, Northview over Walton County. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Number 30, Zach Sharrock. That brings the score. The Northview.
All right, here we go with the kickoff following the touchdown with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first quarter of play. The Cougars have put 14 points on the scoreboard and are ready to kick it off again to the Braves of Walton County.
That was a 65-yard drive. They started at their own 35-yard line, Bob. And one thing we mentioned during the break was that they didn't pass the ball a single time.
Oh, he fumbles it in the end zone, comes out, across the 5. Oh, and he gets tackled. He gets nailed by number 28. Is that 28? I believe it is.
Yeah, that's number 28.
That's Blocker.
Blocker, who just scored the touchdown, makes a outstanding play on special teams.
Yeah, that really puts the Braves into dangerous territory. Wow, just outside the 5-yard line, we'll say the 7, where they'll put the ball in play. But of course, if they give it to that kid again,
number 24, he definitely broke it by
the mail.
Trey Williams. So Northview's got to do a much better job. They gave up. It was 3 plays and 80 yards, 70
Looks like there was a fumble on the play mitt, and we may have it. The Cougars are forming in that way, and the official has said it's Cougar ball at the 7.
Boy, that was
big turnover.
That was a place that you can't afford to make a fumble. Big mistake by Walton County. Fumbled the ball on their own 5-yard line. So Northview gets the ball, and, they're just 5 yards out. And 5 yards away from the goal line.
First and goal from just outside the 5-yard line. We want to give some recognition to those guys. It's you got Devontae Davis, number 70. Number 51 is Trent Ogletree. 56 is Avery Phillips. And here's the play. He's going to take it around, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was number 9, Adrian Brooks. So it'll be second and goal from the 5. As the Braves really smell that one all the way. We're trying to give the offensive line some recognition for great blocking, and it really fell down on that one.
Right, we're down to 1:28 left in the first, and Northview scored twice. They've scored both possessions and touchdowns on both possessions. They're leading 14-6.
Second down call, Harris. Man in motion.
And Brooks takes it in. 6 yards out.
Oh, man, he powered himself into the end zone because the would-be tackler got him at about the 3 and never could stop his forward progress, and he got it on into the end zone for the 6 points. So that gives the Cougars 20 points now with the point after touchdown coming.
And the Cougars have scored twice in a minute and 6 seconds, Bobby.
That's pretty cool.
And thanks to the generous contribution of the Walton County Braves, fumbling the ball on their own 5-yard line.
The extra point attempt is good, so there's timeout on the field. The score, 21-6. It's Northview over Walton County. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, back at Rippey Stadium, where the Cougars have just put their 21st point on the scoreboard, and we have a minute and 4 seconds left. Here's the kickoff once again to the Walton County Braves from down in Defuniak Springs, Florida way. The Cougar kicker gets a good end-over-end kick, and it's going to be fielded. Hits the ground at the 10, and 7 gets it under control at the 5 and crosses the 10, and he's nailed.
And there's a flag on the play, Bobby. Just quickly recapping the scoring for the Cougars. They have just come out and done a really good job. The first score came on a TD run by Harris from 10 yards out. Then Kaylee Blocker scored from 14 yards out with 2:10 left in the first. And then we just had another one from Brooks at 1:04 left in the first. He takes it in from 6 yards out. So we've had 3 Cougars to score here in the first.
Well, we're now getting the penalty taken care of. If you want to get the referee up as he announces it.
Here in the return, and a block below the waist. It's the white team. Penalty assessed half the distance for the goal. First down.
At half the distance to the goal puts it at the 10 now. 90 yards away. We'll see what they can do. First of all, they got to hold on to the ball and march their drive on down the field. Fumble snap again.
Right now, I think, Bobby, Walton County's a little rattled right now. They need to just settle down. And they made a big mistake their previous possession, turning the ball over at the 5-yard line, and the Cougars walked in for an easy score. And that time they fumbled the ball on the kickoff, and then they were called for a penalty. And they moved the ball back to the 10-yard line. So they're starting off deep in their own territory again.
It's they did not quite get back to the line of scrimmage. So on this second down play, they hand off to number 24, and he's not going anywhere. He is horse collared at the 10-yard line by would-be Cougar tackler.
Okay, and on that tackle was number 41, Black. And it will bring up 3rd and long 4.
Trey Williams was the ball carrier. And that's the end of the first period of play. So we played the first quarter of the game tonight. We had a lot of scoring. It's 21 points for your hometown Northview Cougars, and the visiting Braves from Defuniak Springs, Florida, have mustered up 6 points on the scoreboard. So that's the end of the first quarter. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, back at Ripview Stadium, we have completed one quarter. There's been quite a bit of scoring going on. Mitt has been very busy trying to write down the scoring opportunities. As we go the play here across the 10, he's going to stumble all the way out to about the 13-yard line. Goes number 11.
Amos Williams, the quarterback, and he picked up some positive yards. He moved it out to about the 14-yard line, and Bobby, they just need something good to happen right now because they are really struggling. They look a little rattled right now. They are not handling the ball very well, and Northview's doing a good job since that first drive of controlling the game.
All right, here we go with the punt. Back to receive is number 23, Easley, for the Cougars. He'll put a foot into it about the 5. And he gets an end over end. It's going to hit the ground, and they're going to let it go out of bounds at the 47-yard line of the Cougars. So they'll get fairly decent field position with this, Mitt, starting right close to midfield with their carry. And the momentum is with them, and they seem to be able to do no wrong tonight. Let's hope that continues.
Well, we do hope that, Bobby. And, you know, this is good field position, but not nearly as good as that last
no.
on the 5-yard line. But we'll take it at the 46 and a half, but great field position.
All right, Harrison, shotgun formation. Barks the signals, man in motion. Keeps the handoff and spins around, and he is doing this all on his own. And he's able to get to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Harris did a lot of turning and spinning that time, but I don't think he fooled anybody on the Walton County side. They really did a good job of pursuit that time. They never lost containment, and Harris wasn't able to get outside and pick up some yards. So no gain on the play.
Well, you know, that end around that they ran on their first score, they ought to try that again because it was wide open. It was open again this time. Across the 50 to about the 47-yard line goes number 33, and that's Rivera. Picks up some pretty good yardage. He's going to bring up a third down and probably 5 yards to go.
Yeah, Rivera's done a good job for the Cougars tonight. We've called his name quite a few times, and each time he's touched the ball, he's picked up positive yards.
All right, we got two wide outs to the near side and the far side. Shotgun formation for Harris. He hands it off, keeps it. Oh, man, look at this, wide open. And he crosses the 30 to the 25, goes out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Man, he faked every guy in a white jersey off. With no flags on the field. A great pickup by number 8, your quarterback, Jalen Harris.
Harris, Bobby, he is so mobile. You know, he has the ability. We talked about his athleticism earlier, and if he gets a little daylight, he can take off and he can make something out of it.
Well, he had lots of daylight. He had already picked up 15 yards before they even realized he had the ball. Here's the snap. Gives a handoff to number 28, to the 20, to the 15, cuts back to the inside, gets down to about the 17-yard line, is number 28.
Caleb Blocker had a touchdown back in the first. So he's been very active tonight.
I mean, they're picking up yardage at will, so a lot of Cougars ought to be able to play football tonight.
Brings up first down and 10.
So it's first and 10 for the Cougars. The ball at the 12. This drive started on their own 46-yard line.
All right, they got super wide outs to the far side. And this play goes up the middle. Oh, it's the keeper again. Look at there. Number 8, Harris. Untouched in the end zone.
Harris takes it in for a second touchdown of the night from 13 out.
Man, oh man, that was a great run. Wide open. Fake the handoff to the guy up the middle, number 33, and that's where the play went, was to him, and Harris pulled it out and walked into the end zone.
And Harris has done a really good job of doing that tonight, Bobby. He is just freezing the defenders. They don't know what to do. They are confused. They don't know whether to go for him or go to the one that he's faking the handoff to.
The extra point attempt is up and it's good. The kicker is sophomore Zach Shira, and he puts 28 point on the scoreboard. So with 9:52 left in the first half of play, it's now 28-6. Cougars on top. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Mitt, the kicker tonight, number 18, his name is Drew Kenmore. He has kicked off 4 times.
Yeah, Northview has scored on every drive,
yeah.
every possession tonight.
And he puts it on down about the 5, within the 5 to goal line. This one is going to be a little short of that. He gets it to the 7. Full head of steam going up the middle. And number 17 says, "You've gone far enough." That's Stephen Spivey. And he put him on the ground.
That was Zay Caldwell on the return, and a good return. Best starting field position for Walton County in a while, Bobby. They have struggled on field position tonight. And that drive for Northview was a 54-yard drive, and it was capped off with a quarterback keeper by Harris. He takes it in from 13 yards out to make the score 28-6. Now, Northview, we saw them put up 49 points against Rehoboth, so they are capable of putting some points on the board.
Right, here we go, full back house. Hands off to his fullback, first man up, and he says, "Forget it." Number 41 says, "No, sir, you're not going past me." That is Jezreel Black.
That was number 24 on the carrier, Trey Williams, and he had a big 60-yard run in the first quarter for a touchdown, so they don't want to let him get loose again.
Well, he's handled the ball about 3 times since that long run, and he hadn't gotten out of the backfield.
A loss of about 3.
They got a split out here to the near side. And we're going to pick up a few yards as it went to the fullback on that play, and it looks like they're going to give him about 3 yards on the pickup. And
on that tackle was number 35 Curry Whitehurst and number 17 Stephen Spivey for the Cougars.
So it brings up a third down, and we'll call it 8 on the 29-yard line. This is the Walton County Braves with their 4th attempt at taking the ball down. And look out, Mr. Quarterback.
That was number 32 and 41 for the Cougars. In on the tackle, Vincent Turner and Tyler Brown.
Yeah.
41, Jezreel Black.
Well, they said 30.
41, Jezreel
41,
Brown.
I'm sorry, I said 42. Yeah, Black, we want to definitely give you credit for that one. That was a big hit.
They nailed him. So the Cougars are playing great football tonight on both sides of the ball. Got themselves a fairly comfortable lead. But, in the days of football today, teams can score a lot of points quick.
You're exactly right. Dothan High had a 22-point lead against Smith Station last week, and Smith Station came back and they forced the game in overtime. Dothan was able to win it, but you can have a big lead.
Illegal substitution.
Okay, you can have a big lead, and you have to stay focused, Bobby. And the thing is, you have to stay focused, and you have to keep attacking, because if you let up, your opponents,
Against the defense.
Yeah, it's a
5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Okay, it was a penalty, but not enough for you.
Yeah, it was a late substitution by the Cougars. They had 12 men on the field, and that just don't work today. All right, here's the kick. Nice wobbly end over end. It's going to be fielded. Whoops. He drops it, picks it up on the 25. Comes across, cuts back up 30, 35. Got some room. 40, 45. He's brought down from behind by number 10, Christian Adams.
That was Jay Gosson.
I'm telling you, he would have picked up some more yardage had Adams not been able to pull him down.
A great return, Bobby.
Yeah.
That was, he probably took that about the 15 or so and moved it out.
Well, he tried to catch it at about the 17-yard line, and he fumbled it back and picked it up on the 15. That's a pretty good run.
So the Cougars starting at their own 47-yard line. They started at the 46, their last possession.
All right, Harris takes the snap, hands off to number 20, cuts across the 50, 45, 40, still on his feet, to the 35-yard line, and a flag is Easley. We'll see what the flag is.
That was a good carry that time by Caleb Easley. We'll see what the call is.
This may be against the Cougars. They're sorting it out.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, late hit.
Here in the play, face mask, 5 yards against the defense. First down.
Gives him 5 more yards.
And it moves the ball down to the 30-yard line.
Cougars are ready to go. So Harris gets the snap from his center. Keeps the ball himself, crosses the 30, cuts inside to the 25, breaks a tackle to the 20, 15 to the 10, the 5. Put him in the end zone is number 8, Jalen Harris, and that's a 31-yard run, Mitt.
Harris, he scored the last time from 13 yards out of a TD run, Bobby can't hardly get it out, and that time he comes back and takes it in for 31 yards out.
He really earned that too, because once he cleared the line of scrimmage, there were some defenders that were coming in on him, and all he did is they came in, he cut back to the inside and was able to take it on into the end zone for the score.
I tell you, Harris has been very impressive tonight, Bobby, and not just scoring but controlling the game. That's his 3rd touchdown tonight. So
Shara is perfect for the night. 35-6, timeout on the field. 6:54 left in the half. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Night from the get-go, Mitt. They scored, kept the ball at least over half of the first quarter of play. Marched it in for the score. Then the defense kind of let themselves down on that ensuing series by the Braves, and number 24 for them, that's Trey Williams.
Trey Williams, right.
He ran 60 yards in no time.
Right, and it looked like they were going to make a game out of it, and they mixed the extra point. And so Northview held on to their lead of 7-6, and it's been all Northview ever since.
Great tackle there by number 52 for the Cougars.
That was Carswell on the return. He takes it out to about the 25-yard line.
Austin Enfinger, a senior, gets in on a tackle as he tripped him up. So put the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line, and the Braves find themselves in a mess.
They're in a bad position, Bobby, and field position has been very important in this game. And if you look at it, Northview's had excellent starting field position most of the time. They started one drive on their 20, but most of them have been somewhere near midfield. So
number 32 makes the stop. That's Turner Vincent. Stops them for no gain. Back at the line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line.
What the Cougars have done tonight, Bobby, they have scored on every one of their possessions, and they've executed very well in the red zone, scoring and not having to settle for field goals. So they look better than I've seen them look all year, Bobby. They playing well together. They are not making mistakes, and they are just doing the things that they need to do. They're blocking, they're tackling, and that was a big criticism I had of them last week, against Auburn. They just gave up a lot of yards. They were not tying up the runners and allowed them to break tackles and pick up big yards. So tonight they're doing a much better job of tackling and pursuit and containing the offense.
All right, here we go with a third down play. As that last pass attempt fell incomplete, stopping the clock. Here we go. He's back to look. Got a little, knocked away by number 2 for the Cougars, Marquez White.
Yeah, White was able to get into that passing lane and get a hand up and deflect that pass. So it brings up another 4th down for the Braves. They have been in that 4th down situation all night, Bobby, only putting together one scoring drive, and it was a 3-play 78-yard drive, their first possession of the game.
All right, we got 2 guys deep for the Cougars this time. Number 23, Kennington Easley, and number 81, Jay Goslin. Goslin gets it at the 50, keeps stays on his feet. And he picks up an extra 4 yards just on second effort to keep his knees from getting to the ground.
We'll see where they spot the ball. So the Cougars in another excellent starting field position. The starting field position has been because the defense have kept the offense of the Braves backed up.
Other than that first drive they've had, it's been a 3-and-out ever since. And also, I don't think they have but one, maybe 2 first downs.
They do 2 first downs.
All right, here the Cougars are ready to go again. A little bit different setup here in the backfield this time. Gives the handoff to, drops the ball. I believe he was able to get it back.
Yes, he was. That was number 9, Adrian Brooks, and Brooks had a touchdown in the first. So that time he kind of lost the handle as he was going down, but he was able to hang on to it, so he can pick up 5 good yards for the Cougars.
Yeah, we got Devontae Davis, number 70.
That brings
up there in that middle of the line there, along with 76, Victor Neves. On the second down play, right up the middle, across the 40, 35, trips on his own feet, and he's going to hit the ground about the 31-yard line. Goes number 33.
Rivera, Bobby, we've called his name quite a bit, and Rivera, just about every time he's touched that ball, he's picked up some good positive yards for the Cougars. That time he was able to pick up enough for a first down, so he moves the ball down to about the 32-yard line.
That's going to make it a 1st and 10 with 4:45 left in the first half of play. All Cougars with Harris in shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff.
No, he hands it off.
Yeah, he hands it to number 30.
Number 20.
Number 20.
Yeah, that was number 20 for the Cougars, Caleb Easley, and he picks up a chunk of yards. He takes it from the 32 down to about the 12, a gain of about 20.
Yeah, and but he ran further than that because he cut to the right to start with, and he kept cutting back to the left and was able to get it out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
And we keep saying, and a lot of those plays are being set up because of the threat of number 8, Jalen Harris. You know, the defense for the Braves are just confused. They don't know what to do.
Easley in the backfield with his quarterback. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, keeps it. And there he cuts back again, and he gets across. He worked 10 yards to pick up 2.
He ran about 20 to pick up 2, but that's all right. I'm not going to criticize anything he does tonight because he has just been so outstanding and effective for the Cougars.
Well, he's the quarterback's got to be the leader of the team, and he is definitely not called on anybody else to do what he wouldn't do. And, he's been right in there to the thick of things on every play.
We're down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. The Cougars are up 35-6 over Walton County High School out of Defuniak Springs, Florida.
In the red zone, too. Again. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9. Oh, here's a little fade pass in the corner.
And it's incomplete.
Underthrown.
And that was a good defensive play that time by
number 8.
Yet number 8 for Walton County, who is, let's see.
That's 9, Mitt.
9. That is Markel Carswell.
Ball's incomplete.
He had a much taller Cougar,
Yeah.
and he did a good job defending.
If the pass had been long enough, it'd have been an easy catch for White, but just falls incomplete.
They're going to try to get it over to number 16, Jonathan Carmichael. He's tall. I think Carmichael's like 6'3" or 6'4", so they're going to probably try to do a fade to him.
Give it to number 4, Mobley. He's inside the 5, down to about the 2-yard line, maybe.
Maybe just a little short of the first down. We'll see where they mark the ball. They mark it on the 2.
Yeah, they can put it on right. It's inside the hash mark, so it'll be inside the 2.
2, yeah, and they needed to get inside the 1.
So on 4th down, we'll see what Coach White calls for. Surely, this will be definitely go for the gutsy and take the points.
Adrian Brooks into the game for the Cougars, and out comes number 4, Mobley.
All right, here on 4th and 4th and 2 for the first down. And touchdown. And the ball, well, let's see if they say the ground calls the fumble. No, they're giving a touchdown. Yeah. So number 20 takes it in the end zone, easily gets up again.
Caleb easily takes it in from about 2 yards out.
Yep. And to attempt the extra point will be number 30, Zach Shira. He's a sophomore, and he's done a pretty good job of kicking these extra points tonight. It's now 41-6, make it 42-6. Timeout on the field with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half. It's a runaway, 42-6. Northview Cougars on the Scenic Sports Network.
Okay, we're getting ready for the kickoff after Caleb easily takes it in from 2 yards out to put the Cougars ahead 42-6 over Walton County High School of Defuniak Springs, Florida.
All right, here's the kickoff. It's a high end over end. It's going to fall on the ground. Full head of steam for number 9, but he had a full head of steam with number 82.
Markel Carswell on the return. He gets the ball out to about the 22-yard line.
92. Gary Ritter. He nailed him good.
That brings up a 1st and 10 for the Braves from their own 22.
So they start from their own 22-yard line, and we talked about field position is something they haven't had much of tonight, but they've got to do a better job. They have had one big play. Well, Bobby, they had 3 big plays: a 9-yard, a 9-yard, a 60-yard, a touchdown.
Yeah,
and that's all the offense we've seen from them tonight.
Keeps the keeper, tries to turn the corner, but number 12 stays home. But he can't bring him down. Look here, the guy's gone. No, they're going to.
A good run. That was number 11, Amos Williams, with a big gain. He takes it into Northview territory down to about the 41-yard line.
That was O'Darius Rhymes staying with him to bring him down from behind. I thought for a second he had a step and was gone.
That was a gain of almost 40 on that.
43 yards.
40-yard line.
So a big play coming from the Braves. They had one like that earlier, and Williams broke it for a touchdown.
They had him stopped 3 or 4 times, but he kept breaking tackles. All right, here we go with the next play. Keeps it, calls his number again, but no, sir. Line of scrimmage is it.
And that was
number 41 took care of that.
That's right. That's 41 Black.
Ball carrier number 11.
So that brings up a second.
He's stopped by
A minute 12 left in the game. Excuse me, in the first half.
Jezreel Black on the stop.
No gain on the play.
So it brings up 2nd and 10. We're under a minute left.
They sure are wasting a lot of time here. I'd be trying, since I've got this big burst, I'd be trying to put some points on the scoreboard. It's 46 seconds. And he's going to cross the 40 to the 35-yard line. It's not enough for the first down.
That was number 20, Brown, Daquan Brown, and
Out of the half.
okay, they take their second time out. They wasted. They squandered a good 35 seconds, Mitt, and there's 34 seconds left in the half.
yeah, you know, really what you want to do in a situation like this, Bobby, where you're down like this and, you know, the closing minutes of the half, you just open it up and you just try to make something happen, to have some kind of momentum going into halftime. And they really haven't done that. They haven't taken advantage of the timeouts like you talked about. So we'll see what they do in the second half.
The only thing they can really hang their hat on are those two plays. One, the 60-yard touchdown run, and then the other one, about a 42 to 45-yard run by Amos Williams, the quarterback, to put them in the situation they're in now. And they're faced with 3rd and 5 for the first and 35 yards for the score. So we're about set to tee it up once again. Been a fast first half. When you don't have that much throwing, it goes by pretty quickly.
Right. Neither team has thrown the ball very much. So it's mostly been a ground game, so that keeps the clock moving.
He's going to run again. Gets a first down. Gets to the 20.
Good run that time by Amos Williams.
That's a 20-yard run again, Mitt.
Yeah, he did. They're down to 23 seconds, so it's enough for another Braves first down. The ball's going to be spotted inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line.
Williams. He's stopped by number 14, Howard.
He faked that handoff and pulled it in. And when he turned the corner, he put the burners on.
10 at the Cougar 18.
So it's going to be a new set of downs, but not a whole lot of time on the clock. 23. They got time to go to the end zone for a couple. But, you know, the way they're throwing the ball and the way the runs have been on this particular series, they need to keep on running.
The ball, Williams keeps it and takes
15.
it down to the 15, a gain of about 5, about 3.
Third and final timeout of the half.
They're going to try to muster up, call a couple of plays here to get them to halftime.
11, the ball carrier, Amos Williams. He was stopped by number 35.
So with timeout on the field, 17 seconds left in the half. The score is Northview 42, Walton County 6. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
The Bamboos who's down in the
All right, here we go with the last 17 seconds of the first half of this game. Threatening are the Braves. They're on the 15-yard line. Not much time left to get it in the end zone. He got it. He got the first down and got out of bounds. And there's.
Well, I think he may be short of the first down, Bobby.
he runs out of bounds.
Yeah, when he marked the ball, he's going to be about a yard short.
It gives them third, so.
It brings up a 31 for the Braves.
So they can get a first down. They get a first down, and that will stop the clock
Yeah.
until the ball is set.
Yeah, the ball was out of bounds. He carried it out of bounds, so that's why the clock is stopped right now with 0.2 of a second less than 10. He's got everybody spread out this time. Number 11 back. He throws. He's going to go to the end.
And what happened there, back defender for Northview was number 15, who did a good job. Yeah. Darius Rhymes. And what the receiver didn't do for Walton County is fight for the ball. You've got to go for it, Bobby.
Yeah, he got it. So Rhymes is going out, and number 7 is coming in. This is Cameron Morris.
That's a flag.
Ooh, okay, I didn't see that one. That was way away from the play.
We'll see what the call is.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Penalties half the distance to the goal line. First down.
So number 15 is going back in. This is Rhymes. And coming out is number 2, Marquez White. And Coach White's going to have a word or two with that young man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So it's first and goal.
Yeah.
Probably have time for one play.
Uh-oh, we got another whistle.
I think Northview wants.
Northview, it's the first of the half.
Northview wants a timeout with 6.9 seconds left. I guess they want to come up with a plan for defense. So with 6.9 seconds left, Northview's leading 42-6. And Bobby, we'll just talk about. I'll quickly recap, the scoring while we have.
I was going to point out on this game, they just got hit with that late penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, and Coach White immediately sent a replacement in against number 2, White, and came onto the sidelines. Well, Coach White's motioning him to come to him, and he walks away. So that's when he marched out on the field. He wanted to get his guys back together because this would really break up the momentum that they've gained in the first half.
Okay, quickly recapping the scoring from the first half. Northview scored first with 6:05 left in the first on a 10-yard TD run from Harris to make it 7-0. But Walton County came right back on a 60-yard run by Trey Williams for the touchdown to make it 7-6. They missed the extra point. Caleb Blocker came back for the Cougars and took it in from 14 yards out. And then the Cougars came right back. Brooks from 6 yards out to make it 21-6. They scored again.
Touchdown. Great call. Great call. Number 11, Amos White, hits Ken Randolph in the end zone for the touchdown.
That was about a 7-yard touchdown run.
Mm-hmm. From number 11 to number 4.
Okay, a touchdown pass. So Walton County gets on the board, gets some more points on the board, and they needed that, Bobby.
They sure did.
They did.
That gives them at least something to build on as they break for the half and talk things over and make adjustments.
That is the first score for them since their opening drive.
Right. Way back in the first quarter. Extra point is up, and this time it is going to be good. So with time out of the field, 3.4 seconds left, the score is Northview 42-13 for the Walton County Braves. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, we got 3.4 seconds, and I guess we're taking a bit of momentum into the locker room for the halftime, if you want to call it momentum, because they're still forever behind. The score 42-13. But the Braves put that 6-pointer up, but they really need it badly.
Right, and they put together a 78-yard drive, Bobby, to cap that off with the score. So their first drive was a 78-yard drive. Both drives have been 78 yards. They started on their own 22, so maybe they need to try to get the ball on the 22 every time.
Well, it looks like they might. I don't know whether they're going to try an onside kick. There's 3.4 seconds left. There ain't a whole lot you can do. Right into the hands at 11. And he got some running room. Oops. Cuts across the 42-yard line.
That was number 23.
Kennington Easley.
So we're at halftime.
Yeah.
And his first half has been on Northview.
That it has. Been a great half if you're a Cougar fan. And, they need this kind of scoring opportunity to get ready for the final games of the showdown as far as region play is concerned. So we're going to hear a great halftime performance from the Northview Cougar Band. So we'll get set and get ready for that here. You're watching Cougar football, 42-13 at the halftime over the Walton County Braves. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Mr. Tim Wilder, Superintendent of Dothan City Schools, Mr. Ron Snell, Principal of Northview High School, and Mr. Joey Aguilar, Band Director of Northview High School, please welcome to the field the mighty Northview Cougar Marching Band. The instructional staff includes Mr. Larry Batchelor, Mr. Marcus Jordan, and Mrs. Lisa Gaunt. Other staff members include Juan Sapero, Amanda Barkley, and Caroline Barkley. Color Guard captains, Shikana Good, Fakisha Howard, Bosnia McMillan. Majorette captains are Elizabeth Mishu, and co-captain is Victoria Taylor. They are under the field direction of Laura Wise. The Cougar Band will be performing their 2011 show, A Night of Jazz. Drum Major Laura Wise, is your band ready? You may now take the field for performance. Ladies and gentlemen, the mighty Northview Cougar Marching Band. The Northview Cougar Band would like to thank the band boosters and the NHS teachers and staff for all their continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, the mighty Northview Cougar Marching Band.
Okay, welcome back to Rip Stadium, where tonight it's the Northview Cougars on top of the Walton County Braves by a score of 42-13. It's been a no-holds-barred scoring fest tonight between both these schools. Just in the first half alone, we've got 57-point score or 55 points scored. That's a lot of offense, and it's a great night for the Cougars to kind of warm themselves up because they go to Phoenix City next week.
Oh, yeah, and you can expect big things out of Central all the time. And Dothan High managed to beat them here in overtime. Just kind of quickly recapping the scoring for the game so far. The Cougars scored first with 6:05 left in the first on a 10-yard TD run by Harris to make it 7-0. But Walton County came right back on a 60-yard TD run by Trey Williams with 5:21 left in the first to make it 7-6. They missed the point after. Caleb Blocker takes it in from 14 yards out for the Cougars as he caps off a 65-yard drive, and the Cougars go ahead 14-6. The Cougars' next score came with 1:04 left in the first after Walton County fumbled the ball on the 7-yard line, and Brooks takes it in from 6 yards out for a touchdown to make it 21-6 Cougars. At the end of the first, the score was 21-6. With 9:52 left in the second, Harris goes in from 13 yards out to cap off a 54-yard drive to make it 28-6. Northview scored again when Harris takes it in from 31 yards out for the TD on a 53-yard drive to make it 35-6. Northview scored again with 2:11 left in the half on a 2-yard run by Caleb Easley. And that was a 52-yard drive by the Cougars. Well, actually a 48-yard drive because they started in the Walton County territory at the 48-yard line. Walton County scored. The second score came with 3.4 seconds left. Williams threw a touchdown pass, a 7-yard touchdown pass over to Randolph to make the score 42-13 Northview. And that's where we are now at halftime, Northview leading.
A lot of points in that first half, and no reason why this second one can't be that way. Is hopefully that Northview will continue with their winning ways of scoring points in this first half into the second half. If momentum shift is anything, I guess you could give the Braves a bit of momentum since they took it in there with the last few seconds of the first half of play. So here we go with the kickoff. Northview kicks off to the Braves.
Yeah, the Braves elected to kick off. They won the toss, and so Northview has to kick off here in the second half.
Fairly the 1-yard line. He drops it, gets out. Well, they're going to give it a touchback. Lucky for them.
Walton County will be starting at their own 20, and Bobby, they haven't had much field position tonight, but they've had two 78-yard drives.
Yeah.
Both of their touchdown drives were 78 yards. They started on their own 22-yard line, so they'll be starting on their own 20-yard line.
So Coach Bobby Bennett's Braves battling through injuries throughout this season, and we're about the halfway mark. We'll see what they can do on their 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Center snaps to the quarterback, fakes it. He's going to go to the air to start with, but there's Cougars everywhere, and oh man, number 82, which we don't have, bumped him out big time. Maybe it was 32.
I didn't get the number of that truck.
It wasn't the UPS truck for sure.
No, that was a tractor trailer. So a loss of 2 on the play, so it brings up 2nd and 12.
He may not want to call that same play again. Full house backfield. Wideouts near and far. Hands up the middle. Got a little run room. Charging across the 20 up to about the 24-yard line. Goes number 20, DeQuayne Brown for the Braves. Brings up a 3rd and 5. So they tried to run on first down, nothing doing. The quarterback keeper. They ran second down, kind of up the middle, picked up 3 or 4 yards. Now it's a 3rd and long 6. Back to pass, being pressured, gets out of it. Tackled at the 25-yard line. So he'll. The punting unit will come on and see what they can do about holding Northview on this upcoming series.
A tackle was made by number 5, Appreciate Brown. We haven't called his name much tonight. I tell you what, he was very active in that game against Auburn last week. So Walton County will have to punt.
He's standing on his 11-yard line. Put a finish to about the 15. It's a nice kick, too. So to hit the ground. That's dangerous when you got 2 red shirts out there and 2 white ones.
Kick was by number 1.
The way that ball bounces sometimes, but it bounced the Cougars' way. They'll put the ball 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line with this series. So another 3 and out for the Braves. That's been their story on every series, with
except for 3.
Three, yeah.
They had 2 touchdowns and 1 fumble.
Right.
Which resulted in a Northview touchdown after a couple of plays.
So here come the Cougars. Shotgun formation for Harris. Man in motion to the near side. Fakes the handoff and gives it to number 20. And he rambles for yards, 7 or 8 yards on that carry.
That was Caleb Easley, and he got through that line and he took off like a rocket and picked up some good positive yards for the Cougars, moving the ball out to the 40-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd and about 2. Easley had a touchdown with 2:11 left in the first. He took it in from 2 yards out.
Here we go again with the next play. Gives the handoff, first man through. Got some running room across the 45-50, down to about the 49-yard line.
That was our blocker.
That was number 28.
Caleb Blocker. And Blocker had a 14-yard touchdown run in the first. So the scoring has been spread around, except for Harris has 3.
Here's a run, handoff number 33, and he barrels through for 10 yards easily, maybe 11. I mean, he had a full head of steam, and he sent right through the middle. So Rivera comes to the bench as number 9, Adrian Brooks, comes back out.
Cougars at the Braves 39.
Easley in the backfield, along with Harris. Here's the handoff. Oh, and he gets away from him, looking for room, and he is.
Boy.
He turned that into positive yardage, and it could have been a 6-yard loss.
I don't know how. That was just pure athleticism, Bobby, because it looked like he was going to be dropped for a big loss, and he winds up gaining about 2 yards for the Cougars. Jalen Harris. He's had an outstanding game tonight.
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal game for him tonight, and I'm sure he's loving every minute of it. Here's the snap. Gives the number 28, cuts it back to the inside, across the 40, 35, 30-yard line, down maybe to the 25.
A good hard run that time by Caleb Easley. Caleb Blocker. And he knocked over a couple of defenders, Bobby, and picked up some extra yards. And he's going to get it close to first down. It's going to be about a yard short. But that hasn't been a problem for the Cougars tonight.
No, not at all. All right, it's going to be 3rd and short. And number 28 in the backfield, Blocker. Blocker takes it. He carries it. He carries the mail to about the 26.
Not only did he carry the ball, he carried a few of the Walton County Braves too.
Looks like we're going to have a late hit. It could go for the Cougars, or it could go against them. It goes against the Braves.
Unsportsmanlike.
There's a late hit.
Late hit, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it will bring up first down for the Cougars.
Yeah, it was on 43.
During the play, personal foul against the defense. Half the distance to goal. First down.
Okay, that gets it down to the 12.
So the Cougars that would move them inside the red zone.
Easily the man in the backfield. Here's the snap. Takes the handoff, calls his own number just to the 10, to the 5. Well, they slowed him up at the 9.
Ball carrier number 8, Jalen Harris. He's stopped by number 43, Calvin Stuckey.
So Harris takes it inside the 10 till about the 8-yard line. So to bring up 7 and 6. Second and 6.
And 5.
Number 28 in the backfield. This will be blocker, along with your quarterback, number 8, Jalen Harris. Still got 14 seconds on the play clock. Takes his time, gets the snap, hands it off to number 20.
28.
And he takes it in.
Yeah, that's Caleb Blocker takes it in for his second touchdown of the night, that time from about 10 yards out.
Yeah, that puts another 6 on the board. That makes it 48 with the point after touchdown coming. All right, here we go with the attempt. Zach Schauer, number 30, is the extra point man. Plays down, he kicks it, and it's through there. He's perfect on the night.
So Northview matches their highest point total of the season tonight. They scored 49 on Rehoboth, beating them 49-12, and they're leading Walton County here 49-13 with 7:07 left in the third.
You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, here we go with a kickoff for the Cougars. Their kicker has been very busy tonight, and we watched him before the game started, and then at the half, this young man has a leg and a half. He can kick it 50 yards flat-footed. So he approaches it and gets it off. It's underway, and it's going to go to the goal line, about the 1-yard line. Across the 10, 15, 20, 25, cuts back to the 30, and it's going to fall forward to about the 34-yard line. Good head of steam for a Walton County Brave.
And that time, he did a good job of following his blockers and getting some good forward momentum. And Bobby, actually, his own player slowed him down there.
Yep. So in at quarterback continues to be Amos Williams. We understand this is a first start for him with an injury. So we'll see how things play out on this series. 6:53.9 left in the third period. This is the second possession of the half for Walton County. Under center, barks the signals, takes the snap, and calls his own number. And 41 over there gets him behind the line of scrimmage. And that 41 is black.
There's a flag on the play.
And there's a late flag over there. With time out of the field, we'll see what the call is.
Looks like a face mask against Northview.
Yep.
That was the signal.
Yeah. We'll see if it's a short one or if it's a major distance. 5 yards.
During the play,
Incident.
5-yard face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
1st and 5. So here comes the Braves. Gives the hand off their big fullback, and
boy, he's hit.
He's hit hard.
And on that was number 17 for Northview, and number 5. 17 is Stephen Spivey, and number 5 is Precio Brown.
That big, long, lanky number 20 hit the ground hard.
He did. That was Daquan Brown on the carry.
That brings up a second down and 4.
So it brings up 2nd and about 4.
Matt Williams still at quarterback, in shotgun formation this time. Fakes the handoff, calls his own number, and he fights for yardage, but it's going to be maybe 1 or 2 yards, and that's it.
It won't be enough for a first down, and that was 3rd down, so it will bring up a 4th down. It's going to be about a yard shy, and we'll see if they go for it. They may go for it. You know, at this point in the game, you know, you're trailing like this, what do you got to lose? You want to maintain possession of the ball and try to keep it out of the hands of the Cougars, who have scored every time they've touched the ball tonight.
Well, it's obvious that they're going for it because the punting unit didn't come on the field.
I think you'll see probably 11 Williams keep it.
It's either going to go to Daquan Brown or Trey Williams or a keeper.
And second effort, yeah, it's going to get the first down.
And number 20 got the ball. That's Daquan Brown. 6 foot 170 sophomore. Good-looking football player.
One of the few first downs that Walton County has been able to make tonight.
That was key for them too, Mitt, because no momentum from the half in the first series is obvious. They don't have it. But they've mounted a couple of first downs on this drive, and we'll see how that continues to play out here. We're almost at the 4-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Under center. Number 10 in motion to the right side. Here's the snap. Gives it off to number 20 again. That was Brown, and he just gets a couple of yards. That's it.
Brown was stopped by number 10, Gunnar Peters, at the short gain.
When you're down by 26 points, you got to put some plays in there that can gain you some yardage, because they can't grind this thing out and expect to put points on the scoreboard. Not as good a defense as Northview's been playing here throughout the night. They have been awesome. Here's a keeper. He's looking to run and nailed him. The grass got him to start with, but then the Cougars finished him off.
That was number 17 in Stephen Spivey, and number 35 in on the tackle for the Cougars. So you have that number about 35.
Corey Whitehurst.
Whitehurst, okay. Oh yeah, I've got it. 36.
So I mean, the Braves are, when they're coming back to huddle, they got their hands on the hips. Looks as though their conditioning may be fading from them pretty quickly. We may see some cramps start climbing into the picture. But it's going to be 3rd and long, about 12. Flip out to number 20, cuts it back. And you're just not going to run against these Cougars, man. Not up the gut.
So the Cougars have done a really good job of stopping the Braves from picking up big yards. But they've had a couple of big plays in this entire game, and both of those plays, one led to was a touchdown, and the other one helped lead to a touchdown. So I think they decided they're going to punt it.
Yeah, I think so on this one. 4th and 10.
Yeah, 4th and 10, and they didn't want to give Northview an easy short field. Yeah.
Pretty good kick. It's a wobbly one, and it takes a Cougar bounce. He picks it up at the 15, comes across, gets a block, crosses the 25, the 30, 35, 40, 45. He's going to step out of bounds at the 47. 7.5 yard line.
That was Marquez White on the
Late hit.
return,
We got
but we have a flag. He
Number
picked it
12.
up on the 15, and they're going to mark it out. Mark it down at about the 47.
Yeah, it's between the 47 and 48 yard line.
That was called against the Cougars, so it will be going back.
So it'll be from the spot of the foul. So they'll mark off 15 yards. It'll be inside the 35.
Personal foul on the receiving team. Penalties 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So Northview, instead of starting at the 47, they'll be starting at the 31. 31, yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. Got some fresh jerseys along that front line. See what they can do for this. Here's a quick flip to number 4. And number 11 does a great block and frees him up. That's going to be Chase White. And sprung the runner. Number 4?
Number 4.
Mobley for some good yardage. Looks like he's going to pick up about 20.
That brings up a third down and 10 for the Cougars at midfield.
They'll take that kind of run all night long.
Yeah, that time Mobley did a good job getting to the outside and picking up some positive yards. He picked up almost 20, about 19 on that play.
All right, here we go with 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Hand off to number 20, and he's got to go for 10 more. Easy.
Caleb Easley picks up another 10.
And those white jerseys are tired. They are a tired bunch. Number 44's Chris Chisholm, and he is moving very slowly.
So it's going to be short. It was a gain of 9, so it's just shy of the first down marker.
That brings up a second down.
Jonathan Carmichael comes in. Number 38, Marquise Grubbs, comes off. 2nd and short for the Cougars. Blockers in the backfield. So probably this is going to be blocker up the gut. Nope, they're going to throw it.
And great defensive play that time. They sacked the quarterback.
Nobody blocked for him. You got to have time to throw that. And that young man, number 12.
Yeah, that's Chris Kelly.
Yeah.
And that was probably one of the few negative plays the Cougars have made all night.
Yeah, that's the first time they've sacked the quarterback tonight. They may have stopped him behind the line of scrimmage a time or two, but not much. So it's going to bring up 3rd down, and we have a timeout on the field.
Well, that's the end of the quarter.
Okay. Boy, that was a third quarter.
It was quick,
wasn't it?
It was.
Wow. So after 3 quarters of play, it's 49-13. The Cougars over the Braves. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. All right, here we go. After the end of the 3rd quarter of play, we reverse sides of the field. And it was easy this time because it was at the 50.
So Northview will be, they'll have a 3rd and 10. And a good screen pass out to number 28, and he's going to be short of the first down, Caleb Blocker.
But he slipped before he got to the 40. He was trying to cut back, and his feet left him. So that's going to bring up 4th and short. So they bring the punting unit out.
For the first time tonight.
For the first time tonight.
They wanted the punter to get a little dirt on his suit. He hasn't been called on all night tonight.
This is 56. 58.
50. 6, I think.
Avery Phillips.
Well, I'm not sure. Once he get turned, we'll try to get his number. Sometimes it's a little hard to see.
Noah puncher. They get a nice run to it. Down at about the 10-yard line. That was Avery Phillips, number 56, or 58 rather. Trey Balcom.
The kick was by number 56.
No, it is
56, yeah.
I'm seeing
The 8 and 6s look like they run in together.
10, the first and 10 for the Braves of the rain team.
So we'll get set here with 10 minutes and 55 seconds left in the ball game. Another 1st and 10 series deep in their own territory is the Walton County Braves.
And that's the first punt of the game for the Cougars. We have 10:54 left in the fourth.
It'll be a long ride back to Defuniak Springs tonight.
Yes, it will be.
Man in motion comes to the other side. Gives his second back and forget it. He springs forward for about 3 yards.
And in on the tackle was number 7 for the Cougars, Cameron Morrison.
We haven't called his number very many times tonight.
No, we haven't. So we're down to 2nd and 5. It's been a long night for the Braves of Walton County High School of Defuniak Springs, Florida. They come into this game 0-3. Northview comes into this game 2-2.
2nd and 4. Back to pass. He looks, evades one tackler, gets him running room, across the 20, 25, 27-yard line. He's still on his feet to the 29.
A great run that time, Bobby. Outstanding effort coming from number 11, Amos Williams.
With 0 blocking. I mean, every yard he picked up on that one, he did it on his own. He had no help whatsoever.
Great effort from Williams, and he picks up a first down, moving the ball out to about the 28-yard line. This drive started on the 10-yard line. That was a gain of about 18.
So 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. For a first game start for this kid, he's done, I hate to see what their first-string quarterback was like. Here's the snap, that big fullback. He looked like he was moving pretty good, Mitt, till he got to the 30, and he fell backwards fast.
And on that tackle was number 7 and number 99 for the Cougars. Number 7 is Cameron Morrison, and number 99 is James Tillman.
Yeah, he got in on that play. He and that big fullback collided, and the fullback got the worst end of that deal.
Definitely.
Brings up a 2nd down.
So it brings up 2nd and 9 for the Braves.
Right, here's the snap. Takes the handoff, calls his own number, and he turns to the 35, 40, 45. Lucky he held on to the ball because Tillman whacked him one.
That was number 10 with the big hit that time, Gunnar Peters. But another big gain coming from number 11, Amos Williams. He's pretty much got most of these yards by himself. He's out to the 46-yard line, and it started on the 10, so that's 46 yards, and he's got 45 of them.
Number 14, Howard Newsom, getting into the game tonight for the Cougars.
So it's a 1st and 10, the ball at the 46-yard line of Walton County.
1st and 10.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, illegal substitution on the Cougars. Oh, delay a game. Oh, okay. That's 5 yards.
Northview High School would like to thank CenturyLink for sponsoring.
So it's 1st and 15.
Bundle consistently. Fast.
delay of game.
CenturyLink high-speed internet.
It's the offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
With unlimited calling, 5 years, 1 price, 0 contract guaranteed. Click CenturyLink.com.
Now here we go with 1st and 15. In motion to the other side. Tripped up number 20.
That was number 57 for the Cougars. He was in the backfield just about as soon as they handed that one off.
Yeah, and he made, what was his number?
57.
He was tripped up by number 57.
Satchel Foster.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I had the right number, so I was just holding off. He's a defensive lineman, 6 foot, 205 pounds.
Anthony Keith is into the game now, number 3 for the Cougars.
So it brings up 2nd and 14.
And number 11 keeps the ball, crosses the 50 down to the 47-yard line. Picks up some pretty good, yeah, he picks up some good yardage.
I think he's picked up all the yards, Bobby, on this drive except for one.
Well, he's the only one that's picking up any yardage for him.
So it brings up 3rd and 5. Ball on the Northview side of the field.
Clock continues to roll at the 6-minute mark. Here comes the Cougars on a step. They're going to be. It's either going to be encroachment or offsides against the Cougars. And one of their guys may have moved on the offensive side of the ball.
Before the play, false start on the offense.
When they saw those players up there,
Third down.
the blitz scared them all to death, and they flinched.
So a false start, and that will move the ball back 5 yards, so it'll bring up 3rd and 9.
So 3rd and 9 for number 11, Amos Williams, and he's just a sophomore, Mitt. 160 pounds. Back to throw. He looks. He's got his man beat. Catches it.
Complete.
To the 29.
It's one of the few passes we've seen tonight.
That's been completed.
And that was number 2, Raheem Phillips on the reception.
Wheels pass to number 2, Ryan Phillips. Was good. They picked up
So that's a big first down.
Braves. The ball will be on the Cougar 29. 1st and 10 Braves.
It looked like that ball was going to be intercepted, and Northview defensive back was in a great position.
Yeah, the offensive back saw it was underthrown, so he stopped, and it fell right in his arms. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play.
Ball carrier number 11.
That's Williams.
He will be tired tonight.
And sore.
Yep.
85 carries.
His mama may be hard to get him out of bed in the morning.
So it brings up a 2nd and about 3.
3 for the Braves. The Cougars, 22.
We're down to 4 minutes 45 seconds left in the 4th. The Cougars of Northview leading 49-13.
They got they still got one man in the backfield, number 20, but everybody else is out there. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up over the middle. Pass is complete to the 15, to the 17. Goes number 28.
Yeah, Tyler Mays on the reception. So they're starting to put the ball in there, and they're having some success with it.
Well, he's having a little time to throw it. In the first half, he never had the time that he needed to get it off. 52 for the Cougars limping off the field. That's Austin Enfinger.
10 at the Northview 13.
So here we go with 1st and 10. Number 20, it's a brick wall. And
Yeah, it was a brick wall.
I mean a brick wall.
And that brick wall was named, that was Beaker, Austin Beaker.
Okay.
That's our first time calling his name tonight.
Yeah.
So it brings up a 2nd and about 14, a loss of 4.
We're at 3 minutes and 18 seconds and counting on this 2nd and about 14. Calls his number again, and he gets to the line of scrimmage. No, he does pick up a couple of yards. He's going to get to about the 15, 16. Well, they're going to mark his forward progress at the 14. I'm sorry.
At the
17.
17, yeah. So it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here comes a lanky number 4 in. Ken Randolph, he's 6'2". So to the far side goes Raheem Phillips. To the near side is Ken Randolph.
Williams. Whoa. Boy, a big hit by number 10, Connor Peters. Boy. Number 4 is down. That's Ken Randolph.
Number 22 is over there with him. That's Zay Caldwell for the Braves. I think probably they got the wind knocked out of him under him.
Yeah, because when he hit it right across the abdomen. And that's what it looks like. But looks like he's going to get up. That's probably what it was. I'm glad he's up and he's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. The first game I did this season, it was in Ashford. And the first play, the kickoff, kid for Ashford pulls it in, makes about 9 yards on the pickup, and when he's tackled and he broke both bones in the lower part of his right leg.
Wow. So, it's been an injury-prone year for these Braves of Defunac Springs, Walton County High School. And I was talking to one of their personnel before the game, and so the last thing they want to happen is another injury.
Yeah.
So with 2:20 left in the 4th, it's been on Northview. They're leading 49-13, but Walton County has the ball inside the 15, down at about the 11-yard line. 4th down. This is it here, Bobby.
Yep. We got number 2 to the far side, Raheem Phillips, and now to the near side is number 5, Derek Glenn, on a 4th down call.
Goes for the fade, and it's incomplete, so Walton County turns it over on downs.
Yeah, it was intended for Christian Adams in the end zone. He went up for it, but it was over his head, so the Cougars get to play offense again. Look at all them fresh, white numbered Cardinal jerseys over there, or maroon. I guess those are maroon.
Yeah, so the Cougars will move up to 3-2 after a 1-9 season last year. So this is a good turnaround so far. They are above 500. Walton County will move to 0-4.
Harris keeps it and then gives off to number 43, Marvin Bush.
And we haven't called Bush name tonight. He had an outstanding game against Auburn defensively.
Got another injury there. He just barely gets up. Number 28. He's been in there, Tyler Mays, for the Braves.
Jalen Thomas is in at quarterback now.
Rhymes is back there with him. I think that's Rhymes. Maybe a 13. It's number 8 with a ball.
And he keeps it.
And he's going to ramble to the 45-yard line. So that's 12.
That's number, is it 8 or 6? That's,
I believe it's number 6.
Yeah, that's Jalen Thomas. Harris is out of the game, and he picks up a bunch of yards that time. He moves it down to about the 45.
55 seconds remaining.
Thomas is the backup quarterback behind Jalen Harris.
That brings up a 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
All right, here comes 1st and 10.
And Bobby, Thomas is a 9th grader.
Yeah. That he is. Freshman. Little, no time on the clock.
He takes a knee. So they're going to just let the clock run out and take it to the house.
All right, he's about to whistle the ball and play. They're taking their time. You know, he hadn't even started the 25-second clock. He's going to start it, so this will be the last play of the game. Yep. So number 6, Thomas in, and he should take a knee, and we'll wrap this one up, take it to the house, and put a W up on the column. 13 seconds and counting. Takes a snap and takes the knee, and that's going to do it. Great ball game tonight, especially if you're a Cougar fan. Putting 49 points up on the scoreboard, that is a pretty gutsy night's work for the Cougars. Now, we realize that this team from Walton County, from Defuniak Springs, Florida, the Braves, and talking with some of the folks that are up covering that game for them, they have been just plagued with the injury bug throughout the entire season. They fall to 0-4 on the year, and the Cougars move up above 500 with a 3-2 record. All the wins have been non-conference wins, but hey, the Cougars will take the wins any way you can look at them.
Right, Bobby. This is the second time this year they put up 49 points. They beat Rehoboth 49-12 the first week of the season, and they come here and defeat Walton County 49-13 here in the 5th week of the season. Now, quickly recapping the scoring drives, Northview scored first with 6:05 left in the first on an 80-yard TD drive, capped off with a 10-yard TD run by Harris to make it 7-0. Trey Williams scored next for Walton County. They put together an 78-yard drive. Williams takes it in, 3 plays, 60 yards for the TD. They missed the extra point to make it 7-6 Northview. Northview scored again with 2:10 left in the first on a 14-yard run by Kaylee Blocker to make it 14-6. Walton County fumbled on the 7-yard line, and Northview took the ball in after a couple of plays. Brooks takes it in from 6 yards out for the touchdown to make it 21-6. At the end of one, it was 21-6 Northview. In the second quarter, with 9:52 left, Harris takes it in from 13 yards out to make it a 28-6 Northview lead. That was a 54-yard drive. Northview scored again when Harris takes it in from 31 yards out with 6:54 left in the second to make it 35-6. Northview scored again. Caleb Beasley takes it in with 2:11 left in the second from 2 yards out to make it 42-6. Then Walton County came back and put together a 78-yard drive to cap it off with a 7-yard TD pass from Williams to Randolph with 3.4 seconds left in the first half. Northview took a 42-13 lead into halftime. Northview scored again with 7:07 left in the third with a 10-yard TD run coming from Blocker to make it 49-13. And that was the final score, 49-13. The Cougars win. They go to go up 3-2 this season.
Yeah, it's just a great ball game tonight, especially being a Cougar fan, and it's always nice to put a W up there after a game that's hard fought, and it's good to see the sportsmanship shown by both squads. Is every cheerleader, every water boy, they were all out there walking the line, high-fiving each other, and that just shows the sportsmanship that these schools need to form, because we, in this society today with quick tempers and that sort of thing, it's pretty easy to get out of hand, and it's great to see that sportsmanship effort taking place. And the Cougar band is striking it up for the Cougar football team, congratulating them on a great win tonight. And let's see, Mitt, you got a game coming up
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
High. Yeah, so it's been a good night tonight, and I would thank our cameraman Brian Nyman tonight. On behalf of Bobby Price, this is Mick Kirkland saying good night from Riphew Stadium, Knowledge Field, where the Cougars win it 49-13. You have been watching the Scenic Sports Network.
You've been watching High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Productions. Join us again next time.